Good morning. Quick tip before I talk about the other issue is to fix equipment to your machine. It takes a lot less than you might imagine. And then if you use less, then if something happens adverse, then you have less likelihood of damaging the equipment. So a few welded pins and bars and it will hold. You just kind of got to use a little thought. And but at the same time, with less, then it will yield. If I didn't get that on there right. So it all, sometimes a tray with a notch where the gas neck is all you need on that end, and a pin drilled there to hold the other. And I got to remember to put that back on. Hang on just a second. There. And want to take a chance of losing my blower. But anyway, so commercial equipment can enhance your ecologies because they can do so much more than the herbivores or the primitive man could do. But the only way to do that is to look more upon what the environment or surfaces need and less about what you would choose to see. And right now, what the soil needs is, with these freezing nights and then super hot afternoons, 80-degree afternoons, it needs its blanket, just like in the summer it needed its sunscreen. And then it needs to have delineation so that it doesn't have growth down-regulating chemistries that migrate in. The biggest part of how today's industrial processes can enhance the environment is to be an observance of yield mowing. Mow only the yield portion of the lawn, and only when there is yield. That way you're not putting traffic on dormant areas that cannot recover because it's in dormancy. So yield, only the yield portion. And you have to do a little research to understand the monocot being the best plant for rehabilitation of our fertility of our soil because of its vested interest in a smaller area, because it canopies smaller and it roots smaller. All right, y'all have a good day.